Brodes Media.
Resilient. Okay, this team is so damn resilient. So much adversity was battled today. It wasn't just the weather and the wind and the downpour that they battled through. They went through so many injuries. All right, you see Jordan Mailata, future Hall of Famer, goes down. Jack Driscoll slides in. Isaac Sayamalu goes down, and you're still okay. And oh, by the way, not only were you okay, but your offensive line dominated, which opened up holes for Miles Sanders, who patiently attacked, and he was awesome. I wondered how he would look after that outing against Washington. I did not expect to see that. I'm very pleased to see that. And he was the next tier in a running back. He was sensational. He was ridiculous. He was outrageous. And he was, as well as the offensive line, he was the reason why you won this football game. I like looking at the timeline. Oh, there were some great defensive plays, too. Hassan Reddick. I thought Gannon brought the blitz in very timely spots, which were very effective. So there's a lot there, too. It's not just one man, but I want to look at the timeline again. And I like refreshing everybody because it's so damn important to see how they are winning and the different ways that they can win and the variety in how they get it done, which is hard to defend if you are an opposing team. The Lions, they abused the blitz, and Jalen Hurts said, screw you, damn it. The Vikings said, I dare you, Jalen Hurts. Jalen said, screw you, damn it. I will succeed. 50-50 balls against Washington. Your wide receivers made plays. And in this game, offensively, Miles Sanders was so lethal. He was great. I mean, he was consistently getting good yards. And I thought Hurts, when needed to run, was electric. To score the first touchdown, tough, hard runs, which really does instill some sort of juice to your team. Your quarterback's taking hits at the goal line on fourth down, and it wasn't simple. It wasn't easy. He had to earn those yards, and he gets into the end zone that way. It gets everybody fired the hell up. I love the screen pass prior to that to Dallas Goedert, which set some things up. Some big balls by Nick on fourth down. Because you couldn't score. You're down 14-0. You think, hey, if I kick a field goal here, I get some points. But obviously, with how the game is called these days, between him and Shane Steichen and where the league is, yeah, you go for it. The one I thought maybe when it was 14-14 and it was right before half, maybe you kick the field goal knowing you get the ball back at the second half to go up 17-14. Maybe you just look at it that way. He said, no, that's not how we operate. Bang, 20-14. And that call there sets a different tone. But you're down 14-0. Hurts has one of his worst throws of the year looking for Pascal. Double covered, it gets deflected, tipped up in the air, and they take it back for a pick six. Really, they got lucky because, and I say that, I'm saying the Eagles got lucky because it could have been 21-0. Trevor Lawrence missed a throw when they were up 2 touchdowns. That could have been a backbreaker. It could have made it that much more difficult. It could have deflated all of the fans that were there standing with the ponchos on when it was downpouring. It could have been even worse. And I don't know, is that too much of a hole to climb back from? Probably not when you score as many as you do and this team is as resilient as they are. Probably not, but it does make it that much more difficult. But this shows how they stay engaged and how they stay in the fight and how they can overcome adversity. It really isn't where they think they're out. They never count themselves out. They just keep going. They keep attacking. They stay with the game plan. I thought that there were some good adjustments, and bada bing, bada boom, they're scoring at will. But their offensive line, you plug and play. I want Jeff Stoutland to have a lifelong contract with this organization. We take it for granted. That's not normal. That's not normal. All right, let's take Jack Driscoll in the draft, and okay, hey, we need you at left tackle, and there we go. Like, you don't do that. You do not do that. Okay? You're supposed to be terrible when that many guys get hurt on your offensive line. Yet I'm seeing Jason Kelce once again get to the second level. How many times do you hear the name Lane Johnson, right? I mean, you don't. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying he does his job. He just takes care of business. He dominates. There was a fourth down play going back to the Jack Driscoll thing. I mean, there's going to be some things that you don't love where it was fourth down early. Jalen Hurts got flushed to his left. He made a throw. No one was really there, and they got off the field. That was during the uncomfortable times. That stuff happens, but the overall body of work, just don't take it for granted. That's all. But yeah, I mean, look, moving forward, there's a lot of question marks surrounding where they're at health-wise. I know Darius Slay said that he was fine. I don't even know the status of Jake Elliott. I despise Nick Sirianni's decision late, between him and Shane Steichen to keep the offense on the field when it was 29-21. But granted, we are understanding of where Jake Elliott was when he got hit and went to the ground there, which gave the Eagles the first down. When they did put up 3 points, they took it off the board to keep their offense out there and all. So you knew he was banged up. It was a tough, hard hit that he took. Quite honestly, I think maybe it was a cheap shot because there was no way in hell that you were going to block that football. So you just decided to take a shot at the kicker, which he drained when he had a chance after that. I'm aware that there's probably a correlation with him taking that hit and their decision, but I don't know. I mean, how bad is it? If he made one already, can you put him back out there? I don't know. I don't have all the details. I just know that Hassan Reddick stepped up big time. But that describes what type of team this is. If someone needs you, they're there. Let's be honest. When the Jags were putting together that drive, what happened? Jonathan Gannon dialed up a blitz at the right time, and James Bradbury took advantage of Trevor Lawrence being young and staring down his receiver, and then he just bang, pounce. He came out of nowhere. He was just soaring towards the sideline and snagged it. And we talked about Noah Vontae Maddox, right? And we said, oh, Christian Kirk, he's going to be a dog out there and probably eat with that matchup. We didn't hear him all game long.